What we are going to do today, we will understand installations. But before that, setting up machine. What you are going to get is this lab01.zip. I don't know how many of you already have got this. I'll again share this with you today. What you need to do is just put it in your D drive or E drive, wherever you have at least some 40 to 60 GB of free space available. It will not occupy your free space. It will not preoccupy your space. It can extend up to that 60 GB, something like that. So currently its size is around maybe 2 GB. Now what I'll do, right click, extract all, extract. It is going to create lab01 folder, which is going to be our virtual machine for all the lab work. This will work only on Windows operating system machine. So if you have a Mac, this will not work. So you have to rely either on what do you call cloud-based platform, not either or. It should be a cloud-based platform. Yeah. Once it is extracted, open this and right click. You will have something like open with VMware Workstation. Click on that, open with VMware Workstation. It is assumed that you already have VMware Workstation software installed in your machine. It is just like an executable file, next, finish. When you do that, you will have something like this, the interface. This is my lab01. Just click on that, power on virtual machine. If it asks, you put I copied it. This is CentOS 9 installed operating system. Maybe in a couple of days, I'll share CentOS 10 machine as well. So yeah, you can either use 9 or 10. It is up to you. Username is root. Password is RESE123. Shiva, go ahead.
What's the file? I mean, what is the file format name? I don't see that open with VMware Workstation in my laptop. I just wanted to ensure.
No. You first have to install VMware Workstation. You have not installed probably.
Oh, okay.
That's the software again.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. The first step is install VMware Workstation. Second step is this one. What do you call? Extract this zip file. You're on Windows machine?
Yes, Kumar.
Right. We will anyways have some time during installation. I'll share you now itself. You can try.
Yeah, sure.
What I have done here, I'll just open it. What is my IP address I got? 192.168.33.128. So what I'll do here, 192.168.33.128. User is root, password is RESE123. I'm again using the software putty to connect to my virtual machine. Config, it is 128 lab01. Right now, what I'll do, I will close this machine directly, power off. After powering it off, I'll come here, go back. This is the folder. Copy, paste here itself. Now what I'll do, I'll rename it to lab02. What I'm doing is cloning my lab01 machine. Right click, open this VMX file, this time not with VMware Workstation, but with Notepad. Come down, there is something called display name, change the display name to lab02. And then save it. After saving it, go back, this time open it with VMware Workstation. You will have lab02 created here, power on the machine. When it asks, you put I copied it. I'll also start my lab01. So currently I have lab01 and lab02. Second machine got up, root RAC123. This is also up, root RAC123. IP address ifconfig. I got 129 as IP address. So I'll come here. Instead of 128, I will put 129 root RAC123. In settings. And when you see here, 129 has also got lab01 as the IP address. Why? Because it is a clone copy. What I need to do, I need to change this host name. Host name is lab01. I need to change this. How do I do that? Host name CTL set host name lab02 and then reboot. While it is getting rebooted, I will open my lab01, which is this one. Root RAC123. 128, which is my lab01, and 129 is getting started now. It is taking this much time. Meanwhile, let's try to understand this. This is what we did so far today. Download lab01.zip to any folder. After that, you extract it. It will create a lab01 folder. After that, open the folder, right click on VMX file, open it with VMware Workstation. VMware Workstation should be installed already in your machine. If it asks, you put I copied it. To clone your existing machine, stop your existing machine, then copy the main folder lab01 to lab02. Now, this time when you're opening the VMX file, don't open with VMware Workstation, instead open with Notepad. Change the display name to lab02, close it. Again, open the VMX file with VMware Workstation. If it asks, you put I copied it. Since it's a cloned copy, your hostname will still be lab01. Change the hostname to your favorite hostname. Reboot. Username and password for the machine is root and RAC123. I'll come here. Oh, it is still starting up. Let it be. When the machine is up and running, you will have these LCK folders created. Don't touch them. It's okay. Right? We never open that folder anyways. But yeah, just for your information. Now what I'll do, I will stop this lab01 again. Power off. I'll come here. This is lab02. Let it be. Lab01, copy, paste. I'm taking another copy. This time what I'll do, I will put the folder name as whatever. It's up to you. The folder name should not be lab01 or should be lab01, something like that. It is up to you. I'll open this with Notepad. Whatever the name you put here, that is what you see in your VMware interface. So here what I'll put whatever I want. It is up to you. Right? You put your favorite name, whatever it is. Now right click, open with VMware Workstation. I'll see the same name here. Now power on. After starting the machine, if you don't want lab01 as your host name, you can put whatever your favorite host name as, with this command, hostname ctl set hostname, you put whatever the name you want, right? If you want to follow this lab01, lab02 naming convention, just blindly follow this. If you want your favorite naming convention, test01, your name 01, whatever it is up to you. Any questions here so far?
No, other than sharing the file.
Yeah. Right. Is my machine one running? Lab01. Power on the machine. What IP address I got for this machine? ROOT RAC123. I got 136 as the IP address, and the host name is lab01. Host name CTL, set host name, whatever, Pepsi. Okay. Okay. Let it put. Right. This is my lab 01. As I said, it's a fresh machine without having anything related to PostgreSQL. Just operating system installed machine /etc/OS release. It is CentOS 9. Now what I will do, we are going to install PostgreSQL in this machine. First, I'll come here, download Postgres. There are three types of installations. One is code method. Second is yum or RPM or package method. And third is yum. RPM method. Yeah. These are the three different methods you can install PostgreSQL. 99.99% cases, people go with DNF method in production systems. Rarely you will see RPM method. Source code, no. People never go with the source code on production machines. Right, but still we'll try to understand the source code method of installation today, and tomorrow we'll understand DNF method and RPM method, right? What the source code method? What are the things that we need to do? Any questions here? In industry, on a product for production deployments, we'll go with the DNF only. Source code will never go. We'll go RPM method rarely. Maybe 1%, 2% chances are there. Source code will never go.
Can you please share lab 01 file?
You struck there itself, huh?
Yes.
Leave it.
Okay.
Yeah. Since the topic came, even going forward, when you ask any technical question, if I say leave it, you leave it. This is for everyone, right? Maybe that question is related to the future topic, or it is irrelevant for us. Whatever it is, I'll anyways address that concern. Maybe the next day or day after tomorrow or offline.
Okay.
Right. Right. I'll come here, PostgreSQL.org, go to downloads, go to source. This is your software, starting from all these versions. Version 8, version 7, whatever it is. Anyways, they are end of life. I'll come here, we'll try to install version 17 using source code. For that, what I'll do, I'll open this 17.7, which is the latest minor version in version 17. Here, I have something called tar.gz. This is what I need to download. What is the size here? 26.9 MB. Right click on this, copy link address, go to your machine 1, wget, enter. No, we'll do one thing. rm-rf. I'll install 16. Go back, 16.11. Right click, copy link address, wget, Enter. LSF and LRT. Second step is extract that file. Right. After extracting, I will have a folder called 16.11. Now, give me a second. Right. So what I have done so far, download the software from internet, extract it. I've extracted 16.11. That will create 16.11 folder. Where is that? 16.11. So before we start installation process, there are prerequisites that I need to install. One of the prerequisite is I need to check whether there is a software called Make, if it is there or not. How do I check? I'll check it something like this: Make -- version. If it is there, you'll get some Make version. If it is not there, I'll get an error message. It asks me to install it. I don't. I'll do something like DNF install Make.
Kumar, what is the difference between source code DNF and the other one?
DNF connects to the repository online, get the software from internet and install it on the fly. Whereas source code method is you are downloading the source code from internet first to your local machine and you are installing it offline. So you're downloading the software in source code method or RPM method, both. When it comes to DNF, you're connecting to the repository online. So internet is required for DNF method. For source code and RPM method, you don't need.
Okay. Only DNF is online. Rest two are offline.
Yeah, correct. If it's a source code method, you are dealing with the source code. The installation process is little different. So people will confuse. Just to that is the reason why people will avoid having the source code method of installation. Next, check if you have GCCs there or not. RPM-QA grep GCC. I should see an RPM starting with GCC. This is not GCC. This is lib GCC. So what do I do? DNF install GCC, enter. Yes.
Do you have any place where we can find all these requirements, prerequisites?
Yes, it's also. For DNF method, all these things are not required, only for source code. And the next half an hour is going to be the boring session. Right? Installation is a boring concept. Right. Next, I need to ensure I have a readline, RPM-QA grep readline. I should have readline and readline devil. Currently, I have only readline. So readline devil is not there. What I'll do, DNF install readline devil. Yes. Next, I need to ensure if I have zlib. Zlib devil is not there. So I need to install zlib devil. Yes. I also need to have lib, lib ICU. Yes. Right. I have installed all the prerequisites. Now what I'll do, I'll go to this folder, present working directory, LSIFNLRT. I just need to start installation process. But before that, what I'll do, I'll come here. I'll just go to one folder, LSIFNLRT player. Nothing is there. I'll just try to install, I just need to create a C program, compile and run it. What I'll do, vi first.c, just to create a C program. Enter standard input output. Write a main method. Enter.
Why you are writing the C programming here?
I just wanted to understand how I compile and run the C program. And then close. Cat.c. It has hello world. Right. How do I compile a C program in Windows? In Linux. In Windows, you compile it with, you use the software Turbo C, F5 and F9 to compile and run a C programs. Whereas in Postgres, you use a software called GCC. The software called GCC, and the command is GCC space your program name space your binary name .o. If everything is fine, that means if you don't have any compilation errors, your first.o gets created. Now, to run my C program, I just need to run /first.o. I got hello world. Right? I just created a C program, hello world. To compile it, this is the command, gcc, your C program name, -o, your binary. And it will create your binary. When you run ./.o, that means you run your C program. Now the point is, what if you have hundreds of thousands of C programs that you need to compile and run at a time? For that, what I need is clear, remove this. What I need is a make file. Make file. In the make file, I will have two sections. One is all, one is install. In the all section, I'll write my compile code. What is my compile code? Alright, it is gone up. GCC space first.c -o first.o. In the install section, I'll write my run code first.o. What my makefile has two sections, all section and install section. In the all section, I had all my compile code. In the install section, I had all my run code. Now, to install or to compile all the C programs, what I need is just make enter. When you run make, it will go inside your make file, execute everything that is there here. When you run make install, it will go to this folder, go to this file, execute everything that is there here. When you run make, it will go to your make file, execute everything that is there here in the compile section. When you run make install, it will go to your make file, execute everything that is there in the install section. First thing first, why I'm learning all these things? Because installation of PostgreSQL is nothing but compiling and running your C programs when it comes to source code method. What I'll do here, I'll go back, go to my extracted location. In the extracted location, I have something called install. This is the file name. I'll open it, go up. So this is my installation procedure. This is my installation procedure. What is the first thing that I need to do? /configure, which means if you have all the prerequisites met or not. I'll come here, run this /configure. What it is doing? It is checking whether GCC is there or not. It will check whether make is there or not. It will check whether read line is there or not. It will check whether zlib is there or not. All those things it will check. Right. I know that lib ICU is not enough. lib ICU table is also required. Done. If there are no errors, you will not see any error message in the last 3-4 lines. Currently, I don't have any error message in the last 3-4 lines, which means my prerequisites are met. What is the next thing I need to do? I just need to run this make. ls-lrt, you have a make file here, make. What it is currently doing, it is compiling all your C programs.
This installation is through source code you are showing, no?
Correct. This is installation through source code. What is this? I'll go back. Yeah. GCC-C, your IP.C-O, your IP.O. So what it is doing, it is literally compiling all your C programs. Where are my C programs? Root, RESC123. Go to this folder. Inside that folder, you have something called SRC. That is your source code. This we have seen on day one. I'll go to backend, ls-lrt, go to postmaster, ls-lrt. So these are all your C programs. Writer.c, startup.c, postmaster.c, pointer.c, background writer.c. So how your background writer should work. It's a simple C program. Right. I'll come here. Where is this? what I have done here, I have installed these prerequisites. One, make. How do you check if make is there or not? By running make -- version. If it is there, it will show up the version. If it is not there, you need to install it using dnf install make. Why make? Make is to compile and run your C programs all at once. Next prerequisite is GCC. If it is not there, dnf install GCC. If it is there, you should see an RPM starting with GCC. GCC is the tool to compile your C programs. Next, you need to have readline and zlib, both, libicu, all the three with readline, readline devil, zlib, zlib devil, libicu, libicu devil. If it is not there, run readline star, zlib star, libicu star. Otherwise, readline -devil, zlib -devil, libicu -devil, it is up to you. Now what I'll do, this will take some time. Meanwhile, I'll go to 192, 168, 33, 129. I'll go to second machine, put RAC 123. In settings, switch to Postgres user. It is not there. What is the first thing that I need to do? Come here, go to source, go to the latest version 18.1, right click, copy link address, wget, enter. Next, extract. That's the second step. tar -xf. Next, the folder, PostgreSQL 18.1. What is the first step? /configure. What it is telling? No acceptable C compiler found. Right? When it says no acceptable C compiler found, which means GCC is not there. dnf install GCC.
So on the lab one system, we are still compiling, not installing it, right?
We are still compiling. Installing is make install.
Yeah.
Where is it? It will take time. Oh, it's completed fast. Again, what you need to see is for the last 3 lines, if you don't have any error message, what you need to do is you just need to run make install. Make install hardly takes a minute. Will stick here itself. Yeah. Make install completed, which means I have successfully installed the software. Upon successful installation, USR, inside USR, you will have a folder called PGSQL. Sorry, inside USR local, you'll have a folder called PGSQL. Inside PGSQL, I'll have a bin. Inside, I will have all the tools. And this is your DBCA, initDB. with which you create your first database cluster. For that, what I will do, first thing first, I will create a user. User add Postgres, password, Postgres, Postgres. Next, we'll create a folder u01 chown-r Postgres u01, and I'm making Postgres user as a owner for this u01 folder. Right, going forward, all the Postgres related files, I will be storing it in u01. Now I'll switch to Postgres user, make directory -p u01 pgsql. This is the folder I wanted to put my database files. u01 is a parent folder. I might put logs, backup files, archive logs, everything under this u01 parent directory. But I wanted to put my database related files, control file, to log files, and data files inside this u01 pgsql16. Which means you decide the location where you want to put your database files. After that, usr local pgsql bin. Inside bin, I have something called initdb. Initdb space -d space, give your location where you want to put your database files. Enter. What this command does is, it will create the necessary files to start your database. Or in simple terms, it means it is creating a database for you. Once the database is created, I'll just simply start it using pgctl tool, which is there inside your bin. So inside your bin, I have something called initdb, with which I am creating my first database. Using pgctl, I am starting that first database. System started. Again, I'll go to the same location. There is something called psql, using which I will log into my database. So using initdb, I have created my database. Using pgctl, I have started the database that I have created. And then using psql, I logged into my database. Yeah. Go to the location. /configure is what you are checking the prerequisites met or not. Then make install. After that, decide the username, user add Postgres, then create a parent directory and make PostgreSQL as an owner for your parent directory. Then switch to Postgres user, decide the location where you want to put your database files, use initdb to initialize your database cluster, pgctl to start it, psql to log into it. Is this clear?
So in our laptops, you mean to say, we need to install through source code method or DNF or
No,
RPM?
since we are practicing, you do all the things, but in productions, you never go with the source code method.
Okay.
We are practicing, right? Practice everything.
Okay.
I will go to this one. Okay, let it be. Yes. Yes. Right. Let me try again. /configure. Array, what is this? Is it success? Hello. Is it successful?
No.
Yes, I think so.
No.
There is no error, no?
No, it says ICUC required.
Not found. Yeah, yeah.
ER
An
or
error.
OR? ICU is not there. Okay. DNF install lib ICU.
Nice. Yeah.
So how can we identify the package which is required?
Yeah. I'll show. Give me a second.
Hey, Kumar, when you start the database, if you don't specify the data file location, what is the default location that is going to create?
You are specifying the database location, right? Where is it? This one, -d, the location where you want to put your database files. If you don't specify, it will ask. You are not specifying the database location.
So it will ask, it will prompt for the location, right?
Correct. It will throw error. It will not prompt, it will
Okay.
throw error.
So regarding the database, so you can stop in a specific database. Let's
No.
say
No, not
Oh.
possible.
the service you will stop. How you maintain the service? Let's say someone is rebooting a server. How do you maintain Postgres?
First, you need to stop your PostgreSQL service, which means you are stopping all the databases inside PostgreSQL. I'll tell that.
Okay.
Is it success now?
Yes.
No, it says of error and something. This Bison not found. Bison.
Bison not
Bison
found.
is not.
DNF install Bison.
Previous lab one also not installed that.
Try again. What is the problem?
Flex.
What's the problem?
Readline library not found.
Read line nation should be installed.
Is it readline devil?
Yeah, readline devil. The devil will also install readline both. Or readline is already there. In the previous mission we have seen. What is the problem?
Zlib.
Glib.
Netlib.
What is the problem?
I don't see any error, I think so.
Yeah, there is no problem. No error message, which means my configuration, prerequisite check completed successfully. What is the next step? Install, make, compile, make. Is my make success? Full?
No, it is showing error.
No, you see an errors.
Utter failure.
The directory, something.
Can't locate something. Lib, Perl 5, Perl, all these Perl related error, which means Perl module is not there. DNF install Perl. Done. Now let me do make. Let it be. I'll come here. Right. These are all the error messages that we got. If I don't have prerequisites met, what are the error messages? No acceptable C compiler found, which means GCC and make is not there. ICU related error, your ICU is not there. Bison, Flex, readline, zlib, and finally Perl. Right? If you don't have all these prerequisites, you'll get something like these error messages while installing. And I'll go up. Until version 15, you need only 4 RPMs. Starting from version 16, you need 5. Control Z. Yeah, you need 5, including LIB ICU. All these 5. Starting from version 17, you need all these 8. So you need Flex, Bison, and Perl. These 3 extra starting from version 17. That is why for Flex, Bison, and Perl, I did not get any error message when I installed 16. But for installing 18, I got error messages. This is for sort. Yeah, this is for sorting. LIB ICU. ICU library is for sorting your PostgreSQL order by. When you use order by class, it will use this RPM. Flex and Bison is for soft parsing to do syntax check, semantic check. These 2 things are getting used. Perl is like a Perl module, simple. Some additional source code related stuff written in Perl maybe. So that is why Perl is not. Perl is required. Readline is, for example, I'll come here. Where is our previous one? Lab 01. Yeah, this is my Lab 01. Now, to check the databases, what are the databases that are there in this machine? -L. I've got 3 databases pre-installed. And these 3 databases put together, you call it as a database cluster. And how many users are there? /du, describe users. We'll understand more about the shortcodes later. But yeah, quick du is list of the users. List the users. I'll just simply create a user, a user with password. A user, created a new user. Now, how many users are there? 2 users. I'll put up arrow, du, create user. It is giving me previous command. You will get previous commands when you have readline installed. Otherwise, you don't get it. Read the previous lines. Zlib is to have your logical backup compressed. Zip your logical backups. You cannot have compression equal to option enabled, or it won't work when you don't have this zlib. Let it compile. I will come here.
Can you say again the last one? Glib. What was that? I just missed it.
expdp user equal to password equal to whatever equal to. I forgot the exact command, but at some point in time you put compression.
Right. Okay.
This will not work when you don't have zlib at operating system level.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll go to the installation location. Sorry, database extracted location. So software extracted location, present working directory, ls-lrt. Where is my install? Yeah, this one, install. So this is your documentation, installation document, README file. What we have done so far, where is the short, short version. This is what we did. Run /configure make install. This is installing the software, preparing your right hand side directory. That means create a user and then switch to PostgreSQL, create a folder and all that stuff. Using InitDB, you initialize your database cluster. Using pgctl, you start your database cluster. Using pSQL, you log into your database cluster. It's a simple short version. And when you go to a long version, you will have all the other details. I will come down. Where is prerequisites? It should be somewhere. Requirements. What you need to have? You need to have make. How to check? Make -- version. If it is not there, DNF install make. You install it. Right? What is the second thing? You need C compiler. What is the next thing? You need, where is ICU? Zlib, ICU, right? And then that's it. These are all your prerequisites. And customizing your source code compilation, source code method of installation, you'll go with the long version. We don't customize it. Anyways, as I said, since we are not going to install PostgreSQL, using source code method in production systems, we don't need to learn all these things. It is nothing but -- prefix equal to, you give the location where you want your installation files should go. By default, where they are going, /usr/local/pgsql. I don't want that location. I want something else. In that case, you add prefixes. These options control where make install will put the database files, installation files. Right? All this customization, if you want to go with the customized installation, you can check this. My make is completed successfully. Now make install. Make install doesn't take time. Yeah, it is done. Now what is the next thing? Prepare my right hand side directory. User add Postgres, password Postgres, 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 switch to Postgres, make directory -p201. Oh, here it is. Make directory -p201. Get phone -r Postgres, Postgres U01. Switch to Postgres. USR local PGSQL bin initdb -d U01 PGSQL 18. Then start. Then login. I logged into my version 18.
It says log file -l log file. What it does?
This is
You want to create the new log file location?
Correct. I mean, by default, it will go, your alert log will go inside this folder. There is a folder called log. Your log will go there. If not, it will either go to this location. You are redirecting it. If you are not providing that, it will print on your computer screen.
Got it.
That's okay. Let it print on my computer screen.
Where do you specify the database name or something?
There is nothing like database name here. After successful starting up your database cluster, you will see a very big line with -d in between. It means your PostgreSQL is running. This is nothing but PostgreSQL cluster is running, just like your MySQL. I will log in. USR,
So if you want to create a new database,
got it. Bin pSQL. I just logged in /L. I have 3 databases inside it. Now, if I want to create a new database for my application, I'll use command called create database. Database name. Database. Database name. Create another database. Create another database. Right? Currently, I have these many databases. All the files related to these databases will go to the parent directory user1 PGSQL 18. Inside
got
that
it.
you
Thank
have
you.
inside that you have subfolders. That's a secondary thing.
And is there a way to specify each database to different directory or no?
No, by default they'll go to a different directories. US01 PGSQL 18. This is a parent directory. Inside that you have something called base. Inside that you have each folder represents a directory. Database.
So if you want to, let's say our database size is like in terabytes and we need one database for just testing purpose, and we don't want to increase or shrink the existing disk, let's say 1 terabyte, I want to allocate for database B. And once I'm done with the R&D, I want to decommission that disk because it's expensive. So we can specify a different location, or that's not an option here.
Yeah, you can specify the different location. When you're decommissioning the disk, you have to move this folder to a different location, right? Obviously, it's a downtime activity. It's
Yeah.
as simple as your moving table space.
Yeah. And while creating a database, we can do that or no?
While creating the database also, you can do that. You wanted to specify a different location for your data files to go. So if I'm not doing it, it is still going here itself. If you do it, it will go somewhere else.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey Kumar, is there any command like in MySQL we have service MySQL status? It will tell you the service is up and running or not, like systemctl commands. Do you have anything to make sure the services are up and running?
I'll go to downloads. Instead of source, I'll go to packages. Go to Linux. Go to Red Hat. Now we come to that question. Where am I? I'm here. Let me stop this. ES-EF grep postgrep. I'll simply stop this. PGCPL stop -d my data directory. I've stopped. Then source code completed. I'll go to packages, Linux, Red Hat. This time I will install version 18 on CentOS 9. CentOS 9 is my machine. Version 16 is what we installed in using source code method. So I'll go with version 18. Version 18. So these are the steps that I need to follow. So what is the first one? Copy this. I'll go to /etc/yum.repos.d present working directory. I have only CentOS related repositories here. This command will create PostgreSQL related repositories. I have pgdg repo. Now open this. You have links to your official site. Where is that? Yeah, download.postgresql.org and link. Now what I will do, DNF install PostgreSQL 18-server. This will install the software for you. By connecting to internet, get these 3, and then installation completed successfully. Upon successful installation, USR, inside USR, you will have PGSQL 18 folder created. Inside that, you will have bin. Inside bin, you have all your tools. What I have done here, copy, paste. I executed this command. The first one to get the repository. The second one to install the software. After installing the software, what I need to do? I need to prepare my right-hand side directory. Switch to Postgres, make directory -p u01 pgsql 18. After that, usr pgsql 18 bin initdb -d this. After that, start. After that, login. Right? What I have done here, switch to Postgres, then make directory -p u01 pgsql 18. After that, copy, paste, then using pgctl, I will start, and then using psql, I log in. This is your DNF method of installation. Install the software, prepare your right-hand side directory, initialize, start, and login. If you are directly going ahead with the DNF method of installation on a fresh machine, you might need to add these extra steps. Since I already have a Postgres user, I already have u01 having PostgreSQL access, I just skip these things. Otherwise, those three things will also come into picture here. Understood? Huh? Yeah, starting from here.
Yeah.
Right? Since I already have u01 folder, since I already have Postgres user and permissions for PostgreSQL user on u01, I just skip these three steps. If you're doing it for the first time, you might need to add those three steps here. They'll go here, right? Here. Now, when I'm installing PostgreSQL 18 using DNF method, after installing the software, what it says, install the repository, install the software optionally. That means you can initialize your database cluster using this method or using initdb. I followed initdb approach. What is this approach then? We'll understand later. And someone asked, is there any service file? This is your service file. The systemctl, start, enable, status, all those things. When you come here, as of now, we'll take only this command, ps-ef grep postgres. When you see a very big line with -d in between, it means your service is running. I'll go to machine 2. It is started. Now let me do usr pgs, no. To Postgres, ps-ef grep postgres. Let me pgctl stop -d, my data directory. I just stopped it. I'll go back. I will quickly run these commands. Copy. A repository created. Install the software. After installing the software, I will continue with these optional steps. Enter. Initializing my database. Enabling the service. Start the service. The status. My PostgreSQL is up and running. Where are my database files?
In D drive, I think, no?
User folder.
Where lib GSQL 18 data.
Where lab 18 data.
Well,
Yeah. When you follow the root approach, that means blindly copy all these things, put it in your machine, your database will be created inside this folder. You can happily use a page here as well. Yes, I can get there. You will see a very big line with -d in between, but after -d, you don't have control. It's gone where lib location. I wanted to see the status service. This is the service status. I want to stop the PostgreSQL service. You just stop it. And when installing the software, it has created these three things. Copy, I will put it here. PostgreSQL 18 server, and the dependencies are 18 and 18 libs. Those not required, all these things. Right. This is what we did so far today. I don't need these two as well. Let me close. Yeah. Source code method of installation. Download the software, extract it, prerequisites. You can install all the prerequisites at once using this single command, dnf install make gcc readline zlib, all these things. It is up to you, or you wanted to install it separately using these commands individually. Right? We generally install all of them together in our production systems. Right? And then get into the folder, run /configure make and make install to install the software. Prepare your right hand side directory, initialize, start, and login. When it comes to yum method or dnf method, install the software, prepare your right hand side directory, initialize, start, and login. This is actually your DBCA. This is actually your SQL plus startup. This is SQL plus /SDBA. And this optionally thing we'll understand later. Yeah, that's it from my side. Anything else to discuss?